back to my channel, or if you are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. In today's video, I am filming another Christmas decorate with me, and I'm also going to be finally sharing our DIY fireplace. If you don't follow me over on Instagram, you probably haven't seen our new and remodeled fireplace. We used to have shiplap, and that just wasn't our style anymore. I wanted to go more towards a DIY Roman clay look, and so that is what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. I will try to link as much as I can for you in the description box down below. We're going to be decorating our mantle area as well, which I had a lot of fun doing. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video and learned something along the way. As with all DIY projects, you live and you learn, and we definitely would have done things a little different than how we did them. But I will share more about that later in the video. Before we get into the DIY and decorate with me, I'm going to share with you a fun little package that I got in the mail from REVOLVE. I have never gotten anything from them, so I'm just really excited to open it up and share it with you guys. So here is what the box that they sent over looks like. They sent over 4 different things, so we're just going to quickly go through those. So the first thing that I got is this little pullover. I thought this would be great for the upcoming winter season. It does have the higher neckline with a zipper as well, so if you don't want it super high on the neck, you can open that up. Now this sweater is a cropped length, so it definitely is not full size. It's going to fit definitely a little more cropped. Next thing that I got, I am so excited about. This material is so cozy and soft. For the colder season coming up, it is a really pretty light brown beige color. It's like a teddy material, so stinking soft. It has buttons up the front of it. I have been wanting a jacket like this for such a long time, and I absolutely love this. It's everything that I wanted. The bottom of the jacket does have a different material here, so it kind of cinches in at your waist, which I really like. I feel like it gives it more of a flattering look. It does have a collar on the top as well, and it is just the coziest, softest thing. It reminds me a little bit of our couch in the like teddy material. It's amazing. It feels like you're wearing a teddy bear. Next 2 things are some shoes. It has been quite a while since I've gotten new shoes, and I thought I would go ahead and get something that I wouldn't usually get that's kind of out of my comfort zone. First pair of shoes that I got are little booties, and they are in a really pretty beige suede color. So this is what they look like. They have some buckles up the side here, and they do have a zipper, which makes it very easy to get these on and off. The toe is pointed, which gives it a really nice and classy look. But these will definitely be super cute to wear on date nights or more of a special occasion. And the next pair of shoes that I got are some boots. I don't own very many pairs of boots. I always like to kind of step out of my comfort zone and try new boots when I get the chance to. So these are the boots that I picked out. They are perfect for our upcoming Nashville trip. I don't think I've told you, but we are actually going to Nashville for my husband's birthday this year, which we are all super excited about. So these are the perfect little cowgirl boots to be scooting around on Broadway. Love the suede detailing. They're really good quality, and I love the color of them as well. I think they would go with a lot of different outfits. So that is it for the things that I got from REVOLVE. Again, I will have everything linked in the description box down below. And now let's go ahead and get into the DIY and decorate with me. All right, friends, getting into the DIY portion of this video. My husband is going to start by taking off the corner trim pieces of our shiplap fireplace. We've already removed the mantle and the glass face for our fireplace. This was a little time consuming and a little bit hard for him to get this off, especially when we started with these side pieces, but we were able to go ahead and do it. We are going to leave the shiplap on the front of the fireplace, which I will tell you later on was probably a little bit of a mistake. It would have been easier to just take everything off and just put all new drywall, but again, like I mentioned previously, you live and you learn. Here I am trying the joint compound just to kind of see how it's going to fill in the gaps, and here I'm just showing you how I am starting the long, tedious process. As my husband takes off the side panels for the shiplap, I'm going to continue putting on a ton of joint compound. This is our first layer, and the reason why we decided to take off all of the side pieces for shiplap is because there was a decent gap up against the wall. So we are actually taking some drywall that we already had, and we're just going to be putting that onto the side. You will see here shortly how my husband cuts it to fit perfectly, and then he's just going to bend it to get a nice seam there. Since we are doing more of a modern look, we didn't want to have any trim pieces because I feel like that just looks a little cheap when it comes to the look that we're going for. So we went ahead and just used what we had. Here, my husband is going to put up corner bead, which we tried a new product and my husband was not a fan whatsoever. So we ended up going back to the metal corner bead, and that worked so much better. It was a lot cheaper than this stuff as well. So I will link both of the things that we used. My friend here on YouTube, Kenzie, used this corner bead and recommended it, but my husband was not a fan. So I will link the exact metal corner bead that we used. In total, we did 3 or 4 layers of joint compound, and in between each layer, once it dried, we took a really light grit of sandpaper and made sure everything was smooth, got out a lot of the rough patches on there. When you are doing this, make sure to wear a respirator and have it attached to a vacuum. It helps so much. So now we're going to get into the mixture of our faux Roman clay. Now I looked up so many different ways on how to mix this, and we honestly just added joint compound to the paint until we got a consistency that we liked. We are using iron ore and a bunch of joint compound to get the mixture that we want for the Roman clay look. Once we have that mixed, we're going to take a spatula and start going in X motions. As you can see here, I'm going to show you a decent amount of footage so you can really see how we went about this process. This was pretty easy and it looked exactly how we were wanting it to. Shortly, you will see as it started to dry how pretty the texture of this is. It was definitely exactly what I was wanting. Now the joint compound did fill in all of the shiplap gaps. It did take quite a few layers, as I mentioned, but we definitely would have just put drywall on the front if we had to do it again. I love the texture and the look of it. This is what it looked like completely dry, and before it is finished, we are going to take a poly. This is in the matte. You can get different finishes, but we really wanted to keep it a matte look. So I'm just going to take that on a roller and roll that on to the whole entire fireplace. And once we have that done, we are going to put the mantle back, the face to the fireplace, and now it's time to do some decorating. Starting with taking down this mountain picture that my husband made. I love it, but it is Christmas time, so I'm going to put this wreath that I got from Ross a couple years ago. It has beautiful gold bells, and I'm just going to hang that right above the TV. I'm using 2 different garlands for our mantle, one from Walmart, which I will show you right now, and the other one is from Kirkland's. I will try to link them below for you. They may be sold out, so check your stores if you do want to try to snag these later in the season. I do use nails that are in our mantle. Our mantle is very distressed, so it doesn't do it any damage. You will see I'm just going to layer these garlands into each other, and then I'm going to add in some cedar stems along with some eucalyptus stems to give it a fuller look. realized my back is completely blocking what I'm doing, but I'm adding in 2 gold bells to the center of the mantle. And then I'm going to add in this bell garland. I originally got it from Target. They have a very similar one on Amazon, so I will have that linked below for you. But this was the Hearth & Hand brand, and I have never seen it in Target again. So I'm very happy that I snagged it last year. To finish this off, I'm just going to hang our stockings that I got from Target last year. I'm also using nails to do this. And then I'm adding in my little cluster of bells with this velvet ribbon that I got from Amazon and adding that to the corner of our mantle. And with that is going to complete this DIY and decorate with me for Christmas time. I could not be happier with how our fireplace turned out. I'm so happy we got it done right before the Christmas season. I always have so much fun decorating our mantle because for so many years I never had one. I can't wait to hear what you think of it in the comments below. If you are not already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram. The link is always in the description box down below. I want to thank you guys so much for being here for today's video and every video that you come back for. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great December so far, and I hope your holidays are filled with so much love and joy. And until the next one, I will see you then. Bye.